Hey, my name is Mike, and I've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 10 years, and in that time I've accumulated a little bit of knowledge about the game, so I'd like to share some of that with you. In this video, I'll be talking about some of the quality of life changes that you can make. If you're like me and you don't like having to click all the loot that drops on a dead enemy, you can enable auto-looting in the interface options in the controls tab. The game will automatically loot everything on a corpse. You will not have to click each individual item. You can also select a key that you can hold to auto-loot without turning it on permanently. To turn on cast bars on a unit frame or under the health plate, you can check or uncheck these boxes. This helps a lot when you need to interrupt an ability such as a heal. Under objectives, you can toggle your map fading when you're moving. The social tab is where you'll find the mature language filter, which censors obscene language. You'll also find the chat bubbles option. These will toggle whether or not you see these chat bubbles when you say something. In the action bars tab, you can add more bars to your UI. If you're using the default UI, you'll probably want to turn on a couple of these eventually once you get higher level. The names tab is where you can select whether or not you want names showing above people's heads. Floating combat text is where you can toggle the numbers you see when you fight a mob or heal someone. If you're playing on an older system, you may want to turn these off. This will help your game quality during big battles. Status text is where you can toggle your and your target's health always being displayed instead of just when you hover over them. The camera tab allows you to set your maximum camera distance using this slider. You can also select under which circumstance the camera will center itself. In the help options, you can toggle tutorials showing up while you play. As a new player, this is generally a good idea, and if you're a colorblind player, the accessibility tab helps you play around with that. In the system settings, you can select your graphics related options. If your computer isn't the bee's knees, make sure to play around with these settings. You can also have specific settings for when you raid or do battlegrounds, as these are far more graphically intense than just casual gameplay. In the advanced settings, you can scale your UI as you desire. You can also scale your maximum FPS for when you're in-game or when you're alt-tabbed to another window. Sound settings are pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go over a couple of the ones that I didn't like. Emote sounds are sounds you'll hear when someone blows you a kiss, for example, or if they flex. Error speech is something you'll hear a lot when you can't do something in-game. For example, if you don't have enough mana to cast a spell, your character will tell you that they can't do that yet. If you're the leader of a group or have assistant in a raid, you can mark kill targets. This is very helpful so everyone knows who needs to be killed and in which order. All you have to do is right-click your target's portrait, click on target marker icon, and select one of them. The kill order everyone operates under is skull, X, square. After that, you'll usually want to write it out for everyone. These are also used to designate which mob you want to crowd control. Generally, any marks that I didn't mention are understood to be CC marks. When in a party or raid, you can also click this little tab off to the side of your screen. This will open a panel of all the marks for easier marking. You can also click this flag, which will open a second set of marks. Selecting these will place an indicator out in the world for everyone to see. These are great for telling people where you want them or a mob to stand. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. You can navigate through all the guides using this screen. You can also follow me on social media if you're interested. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.